Hello and what is going on, lovely people of the internet? It is Hoop Money here with another video for you guys today. Today we are going to be going over Inovio Pharmaceuticals, ticker symbol INO. This stock crashed preposterously today, went down to all new lows. We haven't even seen these levels since the beginning of 2020, so it's pretty insane what's going on here with Inovio. So we're going to break down what exactly happened. Make sure, if you guys are new here, to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications so that you never miss a beat here in the stock market. We are going to be streaming some cryptocurrency just for fun later, mainly a stock channel here, but make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on that stream. If you guys want to get up to $50 in free stock, maybe you want to buy Inovio right now, maybe you think it's at a good level, use the link below, sign up for public, completely free of charge. They don't do any payment for order flow, very simple to use platform, just like Robinhood. So that's why I recommend it to you guys. I wouldn't recommend it if I didn't like it myself. Anyways, with all that being said, the number one thing you guys can do for me is to actually like the video. So make sure you guys like the video, help spread this content to other people on YouTube, helps the video do better. If you guys care about me, like the video. Anyways, with all that being said, let's get right into the video. So as you guys can see right here, we have Inovio. It is down 24% on the day. That is quite the crash. It is slightly recovering here in the midday, but you know, it's not doing too well, and this is for one specific reason, which we're about to get into. You scroll down on Robinhood, you can actually see the news article, but anyways, we're gonna go right into this news article. So as you can see, Inovio drops after US cuts off funding, short sellers benefit. So guys, this is actually really huge fundamental change for the company, because this company, if we're gonna go zoom out to the yearly chart right here, actually we're going to do a 5-year chart. As you can see, around February 2020, that is when Inovio initially took off. As you can see, it was at $4.50 a share, going all the way up in July, in June, might I add, to around $30 a share, and it's been going down ever since. A lot of short sellers got in when it was around $30 a share, just because this thing went up to absolutely preposterous levels. Anyways, bears betting against Inovio are going to reap around $160 million from today's plunge. That will give them $40 million in profits year to date. So bears are really benefiting from this plunge today. However, if you're a bull on this stock, you are probably hurting right now, and for a very good reason. So what actually happened is the US Department of Defense cut their funding for Inovio's vaccine, and this is because of all the other options of vaccines that are working now, and they have a plethora of supply of vaccines at this point, so they don't really need to spend any more money. If you were the US Department of Defense, you'd probably want to invest your money somewhere else because they don't really need it right now. So that makes sense. That's probably why there were a bunch of short interest in this stock. But anyways, they stated right here, the decision results from the changing environment of COVID-19 with the rapid deployment of vaccines. So that's basically the government's decision on this. And the reason that this stock fell so much because of this news, we're going to take a look at Inovio's balance sheet right here on finviz.com. 2019, you see they had $22 million in cash. 2020, they went up to $250 million in cash because of the US Department of Defense investing in this company. So their cash balance on the balance sheet will be going down a lot due to this, and in result, the total equity will go down a lot. So as you can see, from 2019 to 2020, it went up over 460 million. A lot of this is due to different reasons, different investments, especially with the US Department of Defense, and they no longer have that, and the share price has taken a hit because of it. So with that being said, Citron Capital was a huge bettor against Inovio. They are the infamous short sellers of GameStop, and they have short sold Inovio, getting a 155% return in 2020. So this is one of their biggest gains And as you can see, their total short position was $634 million. So you may be asking yourself, should you buy Inovio right now? Well, that relies on a few different factors. As you can see, there are a bunch of different numbers that we are going to have to go over, as well as we are going to look at some of the insider trading of this stock. And because of that, let's just dive right into it. First thing off the bat, price to sales ratio of 264. Now this is a biotechnology company. A lot of biotechnology companies have very high price to sales. As you can see, it is nowhere even close to the top of the price to sales, with all of these companies being much higher in their price to sales valuation. Inovio doesn't even come to the fourth page, coming in at 77 with a 264 price to sales ratio. Guys, this price to sales ratio is still very high. We'll come down here, we'll take a look at their income statement. In 2020, they only made about $7 million. That's only an improvement of about $3 million from 2019. And a lot of this is due to their COVID-19 vaccine. Anyways, their costs went up a lot too, way more than their revenue came up, so that is not necessarily the most healthy thing to see in a company. And with a decreasing amount of investments in this company, it is hard to see that this revenue will actually be increasing a lot in the future. So now we're going to come all the way to the bottom of FinViz and take a look at some of the insider trading. As you can see, there's been a ton of selling and option exercising. Guys, whenever I see this type of chart, this is mostly not even in 2020, this is all in 2021, starting from right here. As you can see, the CFO, the director, the chief operating officer, the director, they just keep selling and selling, exercising their options and selling. Guys, what do you think this means? If someone's selling, if someone on the inside is selling, they're trying to take their money out of the company. What do you guys think this means? Leave a comment down below, or I'll just tell you right now, guys, this is not something that is healthy for a growing company. You don't want to see the directors or the insiders getting out. You want to see them buying more. Buying more is such a bullish sign, much more of a bullish sign than them selling. Also, just looking at this from a technical perspective, no, I don't recommend technical analysis. It is not the key to trading. If you guys were doing technical analysis yesterday, you'd think that there's going to be a bounce from $9 to around $19. So I will never recommend technical analysis. And this is actually proof, because it shows that news has a much higher influence on a stock than technical analysis. So as you can see, there was news and the stock jumped way below its support, so that just shows that technical analysis is not a driver of future returns. You can use it all you want, you can use it to use probability and statistics, but I'm telling you guys, you should focus on the news rather than technical analysis. So with that being said, from a technical perspective, this has really gone out of its channel. The blue and pink line right there was the channel it has been trading in since around September, so it has broke that channel and it is in a downtrend. According to the pink and orange lines, you see they have crossed, which signals that this is in a downtrend, and it is well below its 200 SMA, which you can barely see because it's in yellow, but its 200 SMA is at $12. So there's not much really going for this company. It seems to just be getting beat up, breaking down below its channel. It's going to have to find support at a lower range now, and without its main driver of stock growth being there anymore, which is their COVID-19 vaccine, that is basically out of the park now without any US government funding. So it is very hard to see a recovery, although it seems like some people may be buying the dip. Let's just take a look at what people are saying on StockTwits right now. People are absolutely freaking out. People are like, what is going on? So I hope that some of you guys find this video and figure out what is going on. But yes, the US government has stopped their investments in this company. So that is something to pay attention with any company that is receiving Department of Defense investments, because if these investments don't go through and these investments are flukes, then you can see in the future that the stock can react very harshly. 25% on the day is nothing to joke around about, and this is anything. So you guys should be looking at your investments as companies that will do well regardless of something happening. So it can be difficult to find the factor that may absolutely wipe out a stock, but something like Inovio, where a lot of their success relies on the COVID-19 vaccine, as you can see, it rallied on that news. if anything does happen, that is a binary outcome. So it's 0 or 1. So if they get their COVID-19 vaccine, yes, Inovio does very well. If they don't get it, then Inovio shoots down 25% in a day. So this is the binary outcome of stocks. These binary outcome stocks, they can make you a lot of money or they can lose you a lot of money. So that is always something to keep in mind. That's something Kathy Wood talks about. She tries to stick away from binary outcomes. So just pay attention to that when you're investing in stocks. That's my best advice I can give you to avoid days like today. Anyways, that's going to be about it for the video for you guys today. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. If you guys are still sticking around, please leave a like on the video. I'll appreciate it a ton. That's all I'm going to say. If you guys want to see more content like this, remember to subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, and always remember about that link below to public. Guys, Inovio had a crazy day today. It sold off. I still think there's more bad news to come with this stock. I think that something like this can really be the perpetrator of this stock going back down to $5 or $4 to its pre-pandemic levels. So this is definitely something you should be worried about if you're an investor in this stock. Maybe if it is a huge part of your portfolio and you're still bullish in it, maybe even consider trimming it down just because there is some bad news and something fundamentally has changed about this stock. So you always need to pay attention to that as a shareholder. You can't just be blindly bullish on a stock that has something fundamentally changed about the company. We need to adapt as investors. As investors, you need to adapt, especially if you're an active investor. If you're a passive investor in index funds, yes, you don't really have to adapt the same way as if you are in binary outcome stocks such as Inovio. So keep that in mind going forward. It'll help you be a much better investor in the future. I really hope that you guys enjoyed the video for you guys today. I hope that you guys learned something. And if you did, remember, help me out, subscribe, and like the video. But anyways, that's going to be it for the video for you guys today. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.